Ladies and gentlemen, it's totally not Gary, and in this video I've got 5 random camps to show you that my good friend Silver Bunny has found whilst wandering the wasteland. You all know the drill by now. Now, this is actually my first time looking at the camps while I'm recording this, so it's going to be interesting. I'm intrigued to see what Bunny's pulled out of her arsehole, other than gerbils and other small rodents. Let's get into it. Alright then, first up we have the Keystone Sanctuary by Rockstar 1990. It's a good year that, very good year. Anyway, right off the bat, love the choice at camp location. Seen a few different builds being done here now, and it's a really nice spot, although very tricky to actually get your camp down. It's quite a small area. Now, Rockstar's obviously gone for an immersive kind of camp. I like the little radiation barrels you've used as supports there. It's a nice little touch. I've not actually seen that done before, so yeah, fair play to you, pal. I'm also a fan of the pavilion set being used as an overlay over the barn walls at the bottom there. Again, it's a nice little touch and it gives a cool effect. Yeah, great job on exterior, Rockstar. Can't fault it. Really nice and immersive, and you've done a good job on it. Fair play to you, man. So, onto your interior. And again, pal, I really can't complain about it. Very, very nicely decorated. The second floor more so, but overall, yeah, you filled it up really, really nicely. And again, it's scrappy and it's immersive. It really does fit in with the outside of the build. You've done a cracking job with this build, Rockstar. Really good use of the location. Nice looking little immersive build. Yeah, 10 out of 10 from me, pal. Okay then, so for our second camp, we have the Wasteland Wonderworks by Angus Romero 6613, I do believe that is. Yeah, bloody hell, there's a lot going on here, isn't there? Let's just, you know, take a step back, pull on them brains, and just breathe it all in. Right. Now, I'm getting settlement kind of vibes going on here. A settlement full of people that are obviously high on mushrooms, but it's still a kind of a... Yeah, this is a mad one, this, Angus. I actually can't get my head round it, pal. You've got a giant bloody T-Rex looming over the whole thing like a Godzilla. There's multiple different decor. I really don't know where you're going with this one, pal. No, that's not to say it's a bad camp. It's just very, very bloody unique. Yeah. I think this is one of the most unusual ones I've seen in the random 5. I admire your dedication to the decor. There is a lot of it. You haven't skimped back on it. You've definitely filled it up like a pensioner's mantelpiece. The only thing I would have changed on it, not that you can really change much about this, it is what it is. It's definitely a one of a kind. Some form of actual structure would have been nice to, you know, to have a look at. But yeah, just for sheer lunacy, I do quite like this one, mate. Angus, keep building, mate, and whatever drugs you're taking when you are building, stay on them, because this is just, this is a crazy camp. Right then, so for our third build, we have the Horizon Peak by PPP Live 556. What a fucking chore that was. I apologise to everybody involved. Right, so this looks like your typical trader's camp, from what I can see initially. Now, yes, admittedly, I could be talking out my arsehole. I've come to that conclusion because of all the signs and literally nothing else. But if that is its job, it certainly works. It assaults the eyeballs. You ain't gonna miss it. Yeah, there's a lot of bloody colour and decoration going on this thing. But let's actually have a look at the camp itself. Right, I like the use of the motorway prefab piece things, whatever they are. They are a really cool little bit of kit, them. You don't see many people using them, so it is nice to see them out in the wild. Yeah, simply lovely. Now, other than the motorway pieces, sorry, highway pieces, there isn't actually too much to this camp. But it looks alright, you know, I don't think it's a bad looking build at all. And your decor is pretty substantial as well. Yeah, you sprayed that around like a madman's shit. Perfect. So let's have a nosy on your interior. And again, it's very much like the outside. A lot of decor, but it actually looks pretty sweet in here. It's filled to rafters, it looks functional, and it's better than a big open empty space. So yeah, fair play, mate. This is one of those camps where the decor really makes it, in my opinion. It's not bad at all. Build number 4, we have the Ice Crystal Villa by BWC's Best. This one is looking very promising. Straight away, I'm loving the location with a little cave underneath. I'm noticing a lot of building tricks as well. You clearly know what you're doing. We got some nice work done with the roof pieces, you know, with the offset height and the offset placement. Very well done indeed. Can't complain about that whatsoever. I'm seeing a nice use of the stair posts being merged into the Wavy Willard's defensive walls, and obviously them stair posts have been free placed as well. Yeah, and you've even got underpinnings. So it's bringing a tear to my eye. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. I don't care, right? Underpinnings make a difference. New merch coming soon. I'm genuinely going to do a cup with just underpinnings on it because I mention it that bloody much. But yeah, overall, exterior on this, it looks beautiful. Really solid job, this. Properly clean. Like I say, you can tell you know what you're doing, and I like it. So, onto your interior, and wow, look at that front room, guys. That fireplace is absolutely stunning. Proper nice centerpiece, that. Obviously, we've got the skylight as well, which is also very, very suave, I must say. Yeah, shove a top hat up my arsehole. But no, overall, very nice front room. I don't know why you've got a butterfly pen in there. That's the only thing I'd comment on. It's a bit odd, but, you know, people have weird pets, don't they? But anyhow, moving on. Yeah, interior-wise, downstairs at least, it looks good. You got a nice kitchen. Like I say, your front room is really well put together. Yeah, good job. I think you've done a spiffing job in it. What in the name of Japanese inappropriate game shows is going on there? I've seen that set up before, and anybody in the comments who tells me that they haven't have clearly never had a, you know, trip down the wormhole of Pornhub. It's as simple as that. I'm not going to beat around the bush, although this guy clearly beats around the bush, so I'm sorry. I absolutely love this camp. Top job on it, and the bedroom is by far my favourite spot on it for reasons that have nothing to do with what I've just mentioned. Is number 4 your wife? Right, moving on. Right, so our 5th and final camp. Jesus Christ, Nuka-Cola and Pussy Quantum. What have you lot been doing at Wasteland this week? I'm going to put 20 quid in my G-string now and say that this is going to be a strip club camp. I'm pretty much, you know, certain of it. But let's just take a look at the exterior first before we dive inside. You know what, right? It's actually not a bad looking build. It is pretty basic, but I think it looks decent as well. I have just noticed the cat on top of it with the giant tits as well. That's that's certainly a unique design choice. Yeah, this has got to be a strip club. It's got to be, hasn't it? You know what? I actually forgot to mention, the guy that built this is Mark C 2010. And Mark, I love the exterior on this thing just for the cat with the giant tits, really. That is the most strange and unique thing I've seen in Fallout. No, it's not, but it's up there. It is up there. Tell you, there's going to be a lot of furries sweating looking at that. Right, moving on. Let's find out if this is actually a strip club or whether it's just a strange building. And of course it is. Absolutely fantastic. Some may say that looks like a catwalk, but we all know it isn't. Mark, this is my favourite camp by far this week. It's very fun, and it's actually well built as well. If you take a look at the bar area over there, ladies and gents, which in itself is really well made. Can you see the curved roof at the back there? Yeah, that's a little bit of building wizardry right there. It's not a straightforward thing to do, so hats off to you for that one, Mark. And that, guys, just about wraps it up. Thank you all very much for watching. Thank you to all the people involved for letting us film your camps. But most of all, a massive thank you to Silver Bunny for doing all the work on these videos. She literally edits them, she gets all the camps, she does a lot of work is what I'm trying to say. If you guys watching could head on over to her channel and show some love, it would be much appreciated. There's a link down in the description to it. Anyhow, I shall love you and leave you, and I'll catch you at next one. Have fun, everybody.